tempo.
Puck, perhaps?
Yeah, Puck's the only hero I could think.
There's like a kind of intermediate one, which is like the OD. It's not exactly fast-paced, but it's also not too greedy. Otherwise, you're looking at some maybe like gimmicky, completely out there mid laners that you just wouldn't normally expect.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I can only think of like, if it's not a Siren Core, I can literally only think of Puck that I feel. Oh, Tiny.
There's the gimmicky type mid where you go something completely different. I don't. Yeah, I mean, no ensnare. I don't even think it's worth getting a point in ensnare again. It's like you just want to focus on your farm.
They just burst down GH, and now Miracle's in trouble. Noya, he has an extra bit of burst damage. He's got the Orb of Venom. Miracle's just hoping for a 4-minute rune. Won't get that much. He's going to look for the Roshan tonight, but can't get there. A Shuriken finished him off.
Got caught by... Yeah, it was just a CM like camping on top of him with the Invis. Didn't have vision of that rune to know it was coming.
Miracle and GH, though, they always have the recovery mechanism. Looks like they're going to go on Baby Knight again. Last time they actually died because of it, but this time around, with level 5, they do have the burst damage to actually get that Queen of Pain. Lane is back in their favor.
Call the Naga with a TP rotation in from like a Meepo, and then suddenly you're looking at turnaround kills. So this top lane doesn't seem like somewhere where Kuro can get much done other than which perhaps is fine in itself.
Needs some help. He needs more than just GH. They do have the magic wand. They're going to turn on Baby Knight with the help of Kuro. They may actually be able to claim this 1 kill and turn it into 2. Kuro here with the magic missile gets blocked up a little bit. He doesn't have the mana.
And not kill Ace, that's for sure. He'll just turn around on them. Again, they're looking for Miracle. I do not know about this.
On Baby Knight. They think that'll make the difference. They're going to go for GH in the back lines. Baby Knight turns around, one-shots him. He does have Sonic Wave, but the physical damage from Miracle is rapidly threatening him. The toss is coming up. Miracle attempted to go for it with Noya there. Tried to toss him over to the Queen of Pain, couldn't quite get it. And Baby Knight will survive this time.
Meanwhile, bottom, it looks like Ace got the solo kill on the Weaver. That was with his third Meepo, so...
Got a Miracle again. They're also going on top. Baby Knight, can he get this hit? No, the magic wand. He blinks forward and will claim it. That's a big kill. They finally bring him down. Meanwhile, on top lane, they...
Initiation. I mean, his team doesn't have initiation. That's what the Meepo is meant to be. Queen of Pain doesn't want to go blinking in first in these fights, and we'll see him probably start rotating towards that off lane to pair up with Hestejo, who has taken that top tier 1 tower.
Caught trying to sap all that experience, gets a dust. They'll claim that extra kill. Back over to top lane. Hestejo turns around, gets some damage onto Kuro. To be like 5-manning, or they have to be really active. Because otherwise you're setting yourself up for these relocated. Tiny Blink Dagger finds a pick off from the CM, and that's
pushes his Noya on the Bounty Hunter. He can just get in behind these towers. Like, yeah, maybe here or there he'll get caught out by a dust or run into a sentry and die for it, but bottom lane, they found Venge and possibly Mind Control as well.
And that track is going to be a big kill. They do have to relocate, and they're going to be able to pop Hestejo despite the mech going down. Now, Noya and Ace may not have the damage together to be able to bring down Miracle, but they could definitely get GH before he can relocate them out. Now the poof forward. Nice play by Ace. Excellent Meepo control. Gets the 1 kill, starts the poof, and blinks forward with his main Meepo to find the primary damage dealer.
They have a very potent 5-man push.
Mind Control knows he's thrown the Swarm into the pit, has found Cloud9 doing Roshan, but can Liquid actually contest this? I think they can. They've already got the Aegis in hands, though. Matsu holding onto the song. He's going to be able to go for Hestejo first. Miracle helps him out, lending a helping hand in the toss. We'll be able to finish off that offlaner, take away the sustain, but now Kuro's going to be caught by Ace until the sleep goes down, but Kuro's still going to tick down. As Shadow Strike is able to finish him off alongside the Meepo's Geo Strike damage. Rest of Liquid. I thought they were going to full escape here. Miracle's still trying to play around, see if he can get a pick with this Shadow Blade. Oya has spotted him out, though. If he's not careful, he's going to get jumped on. That Blink Dagger is going to get disabled. He turns around, gets a 2-man avalanche. Can they still catch him with the Shuriken? Again, finding them more time now. C9 has caught him. Ace is on top of him. Will manage to pick up that kill. And they want to try and split C9 up as much as possible and get these occasional pickoffs with an overwhelming amount of damage, but now Matu may have been caught. He does have the Song of Siren. He's baiting right now. He wants Miracle to be able to come in and get one of these quicker kills, but Matu, oh no, he doesn't have it in time. He gets saved out by Ace. Now GH is going to be the next target. He has a track on him, so he's going to die. Miracle, now with no longer having a clear escape mechanism, is going to have to use his Shadow Blade to try and get away. Fortunately, C9 not having the vision there on their 2 cores.
Oh, see him as a sentry? Not gonna get right.
enough HP to survive through the combination. So if he's not careful...
He's got an IO coming in now. Yeah. I know we have to chat play damage.
There we go. Physical damage. You're right. And we needed him to make use of his mobility, especially against this Meepo, never to be caught, to be playing in Cloud9's face, but he has been caught a number of times. It looks like Miracle's going to try and set up on Baby Knight with this combination with toss forward. Damage is barely enough. Now they can catch Rise as well as Matu and GH were set near that tier 1 tower. Noya's coming in with Hesta Joe and Ace thinking they can fight this one, but there goes the Song of Siren. Now, if they bring more... No, they're not going to fight into that. Ace is still 2 players advantage.
That fight, well, not even fight, that pickoff there is like prime example of where not a fan of Baby Knight's build this game.
Oh, this is the Avalanche a little bit, but can they still go on Ace? They've got him low.
No
Just lost the Aegis. The swap into the stun. Nice play from Kuro, getting the distance needed for the disable. Now they go for more. Hesta Joe up next with mind control. Shikuching on in. They get the wisp balls. Wait, no, the relocate back. That's not what she wanted to do, GH. Let mind control go for this one. Miracle is still going to be able to close that gap. Gets a combination onto him. They're playing a little bit scared, though. Afraid of maybe the Sonic Wave as Queen of Pain has come in and tried to go for Miracle with the Orchid onto Kuro, but now that silence is gone. He's going to be able to hit the stun, followed up by the Insnare. Can Matu do this? Sonic Wave will finish off Kuro, but Matu gets a bigger kill in that Queen of Pain. Matumba, maybe they'd go for this Meepo atop, but they want some extra help. Now Matu's here, so surely with the relocate in, they can actually kill Ace. He's going on to mind control, but first he gets the time-lapse off. So now C9 is in serious trouble. Ace trying to get out with one of his Meepos, but the other ones, I don't think they're going to be able to poof out in time. One of is ensnared. There it is. Pick off they needed. They force the rotations bottom. Find Ace at top. They're going to lose GH most likely. Kuro actually coming in, trying to lend his buddy a helping hand, but it's just going to be 2 supports that to die. And that is a lot, considering the track kills that also come into play because of that one. Would have been so much sweeter just to let GH die.
Good call not to bring Miracle back in. It was one of those scenarios where you're like, alright, we killed the Meepo, we can bring the Tiny back in, but no, there's a black hole waiting for you. And the Queen of Pain Orchid, the tracks, would have been a lot of kills going the way. Miracle just out of range of that dust.
Gets a little bit of a love tap, but Miracle? Shuriken is going to be able to catch him out. Sonic Wave with the Orchid, still not enough burst damage though. Miracle will end up going down in the end. 9, but they are remaining full HP, not granting Liquid any real opportunities here, quickly killing the illusions. Mind control is going to come in from the back lines, get the swarm out off those Meepos. Stop. Take out the bugs. That does kind of delay their retreat and brings them lower. Liquid still not feeling good. They're going for the Aegis here. They're going to actually get Baby Knight out of that one. GH, he's going to immediately be Sight the Vice, though. No opportunity for relocate. He was using it, too. The swap goes down, but Miracle's still slowed down. A Song of the Siren goes out from Matumba Man. That'll save both Kuro's life as well as Miracle's. And they also have the buyback now on GH to make sure the Miracle's fighting for it once again. Goes for Ace, but he misses. Ace gets away with the poof just in time and keeps that Aegis intact for another 2 minutes.
That's crucial. Now they've got another opening to go high ground when Quap respawns. Miracle just keeps finding these openings. And this is where I talked about like the draft advantage of Cloud9. Liquid are going to have to outplay them, and that's what... I mean, there's been a few missteps here and there from Miracle, but for the most part, Liquid as a team have found great moments to outplay Cloud9, deal with the Aegis, and keep themselves in this game.
Oh yeah, he actually gets in the way of Liquid, who are chasing down Hesta Joe, but now that gives time for Ace to be back into the play, gets mind control locked in with the ensnares. He's going to be able to find Matumba Man too. They need something to save him. Miracle comes in, looks for the toss back, doesn't get it, but the Song of Siren is up. Cloud9 did not have the disables to be able to stop that one, so
Enigma
get out.
might die to the illusions. Okay, Meepo will bail him out.
Expires, looking to get aggressive with the enemy team maybe letting up their guard just a bit. GH is going to be spotted out here. Shuriken onto Miracle. There goes an avalanche. Sonic Wave doesn't actually catch him, but the black hole will. Now the swap stops the black hole, looking for the relocate out, but that one's immediately stopped by a Malefice. Excellent play there from Hesta Joe. Now they've caught Kuro as well. They get the 2 supports even if they can't get Miracle himself.
Yeah, they'll get the creep wave pushing up as well. Only 1 buyback on those 2 supports. I don't think the Weaver and the Naga can pose a big enough kill threat as well to punish those Meepos in bottom lane. They're already back mid. No glyph. I don't think Liquid can defend this. They can try initiate and get some kills though.
Song up, BKB immediately activated by Baby Knight as the song gets out of range. Cloud9 will take that melee Rax. Beavers come back in a lane here. But Liquid, it seems like they were caught a little bit off guard by how quickly Cloud9 were able to push. They were going to give up that Rax. Oh, Liquid, they try and jump forward, but now Miracle gets turned around by the Scythe. Here comes that big burst damage. Curl bails him out once again with the swap. Mind control going for one of the meeples in back lines. Can't lock him down. Pops a time lock, but he's immediately ensnared up, and there's no saving hero now. Miracle comes in, tries to finish off Ace. They can't save mind control, but they will get Ace, and they'll get Noya as well. He gets the invis off, but an avalanche will cover him in shards. GH giving Miracle a little bit of a speed boost. See Wild get these lanes under control. They may never be able to do it. A double damage Tiny beats down the tier 2 tower. A small initiation on him. Force him back as Ace now revives to get the track onto him. Maybe they can actually catch Miracle. C9 is looking for Matu though. They know that's an important hero. BKB activated. Oh no, it turns against him. Now Miracle just beats him to a pulp. They get the stun on the rise in the back lines. Noya as well as Ace are covered up in Swarm Bugs. Ace gets off a poop and gets a lot of damage onto Matu. I think he expected Matu to try and get out, but now Matu's covered up in the black hole. They've caught mind control as well. Ace has actually turned this fight properly. Gets out with a lower health Meepo, while the rest of the Meepos take down Miracle. GH, who used the relocate earlier, trying to help out with a black hole, is going to be sent right back from whence he came into the track. Liquid lose 3.
Dangerous. No buyback on Tiny. Naga preemptively buying back, trying to scare away a push, saying like, alright, maybe if I buy back, they won't even go for the push because they'll be scared of the Tiny buyback, but Liquid really struggles. So when one of those kind of heroes gets taken out early on, and we'll see what Machu can do to delay things. He may just have to, casual sleep. Don't think this is to set up an initiation. I think this is just to buy time. Lift is luckily still available as well.
Get a little damage on the tier 3s while all this is happening, but Ace to quickly eat up this melee Rax, and the Tiny is just not going to be up fast enough to save that building, but maybe they can still catch something. Kuro's getting in position to throw out the swap, gets the stun onto Ace, but Imperial Blade from one of the other Meeples helps saves him, poofs backwards. BKBs on both Hestejoe and Baby Knight. Hestejoe's going to be the one caught in the ensnare. Miracle, he knows he needs more. They've lost 2 melee Raxes. They can't afford to leave out this fight without multiple kills. They've got a double kill onto one. They took out Hestejoe. They tried to go for relocate forward to find the rest, but Ace is already out.
Yeah, we're seeing Cloud9, they're kind of actually now becoming what they were in Game 1, a cooldown-dependent team. This black hole threat is becoming more and more important for winning the team fights for them. Being able to stop the sleep coming up, being able to lock down the Tiny. That last fight with the black hole caught just 2 heroes, but it was also done at a time where there wasn't a Venge swap. It had already been used earlier on in the fight, so... The
Miracle are going to threaten a lane of Rax. Takes the tier 3, puts you straight for the range, thinking that they can just get this range. Rax and maybe out. GH will cover him, potentially with a relocate, or Matumba Man with the song. Miracle still needs a little bit of help, though. He is going to lose that Aegis, and they've actually just stranded out with multiple heroes. Both the saving heroes are now gone, and Miracle is going to have to try and find his own way out of this one. Gets a blink out, has Shadow Blade, or Blink Dagger up in 5 more seconds, but Baby Knight Duke this one out. No, he tries to hide in the trees, gets the stun onto Baby Knight, buys himself a little bit more time for the blink. He gets up. Baby Knight blinks to the wrong side. He juke left. And Miracle, he's hiding a little bit farther up in the trees. He has a TP in his
back. It's going to work.
He's good.
He did a buyback, so it wouldn't have been game over, but how does he juke that? That is some insane play and composure in what looks like an impossible position for him to survive. That was X first, and that's a big late game pickup for a support bounty. That is some decent time on him. And definitely where the BKBs you mentioned become more appealing. It was a Crystal Maiden there. This butterfly, Tiny
song entrance.
Going on
they can get the quick melee Rax, but all they're going to do is force the glyph. They're going to TP out on Matsu. They do have the track onto the Tiny. They also get a lot of damage onto the tier 3 at the same time. They are going to be able to get at least Matsu there.
They're trying to get the top immediately. Venge is trying to suicide for it, and they'll get it. Weaver. Meanwhile, Tiny's back in bottom.
Alright, they're just going to try and force Megas here with the death on the Naga side. They're going to be able to get the range Rax at bottom. Miracle's already taken out 1 and 2. There goes Megas. Liquid, in a swift maneuver, despite losing Matumba Man, are going to be able to force Megas here, except for the melee Rax still. And they've caught GH in the bottom. turn. Miracle fighting up against a nice use of the Ethereal Blade, able to save the Meepo that's low HP. Miracle now tries to hit a different Meepo, goes for another one. He needs a little bit more. He gets it in the end. Miracle is tanking enough. A buyback onto GH to help out Miracle here with the Scythe of Ice going in. They have a relocate back, but he needs 5 more seconds. They're going to try and kill Miracle first. Oh, they're trying to burst him down. Couple more seconds. GH gets him out. They couldn't go. They tried to go for Miracle first. They thought they could actually burst him down instead of going GH.
This is like the
Closing in on all sides against Cloud9 members. As to Joe, goes for the BKB, attempt to blink out, but can't actually get anything here with the swarm on him. This is going to be a BKB wasted. He does have the refresher to use, as well as that first black hole. Baby Knight attempts to get a hold onto Miracle. Once again, a blink out, no holds. All the blink daggers remaining up. Mega Creep streaming in, and Tier 4's under duress. Has to Joe, hoping to be able to take most of this up. Kuro takes his opportunity to jump onto him, forcing that Aegis down, and they do get the pop onto GH God. But now Liquid have used the Song of Siren, holding things as in. Cloud9 have to deal with the Mega Creeps first, while Liquid try and recover. Baby Knight almost dies to Megas. Now Joe's going to be jumped on by Miracle, managed to burst him down. Buyback is up, and he still has those black holes ready to go. The Scythe of Ice in, but one of Ace's Meepos are actually quite low. He has to get away from these Megas. They're too much of a threat. Baby Knight doesn't have the level 25, so the Blade Mail isn't going to save him. The black hole comes in, but is it too late? He gets the refresher, the swap off. He needs another big black hole, but he can't quite get it. Matu trapped on the right-hand side, slowed down. Here comes an avalanche and another black hole, but it catches nothing but Megas. Ace, he's battling up against Matu and Miracle. He's actually getting the damage done. He's killed Matu. He's killed Miracle. Somehow Cloud9 with a one-man, 2 black holes have only managed to kill 2 cores. Liquid is sitting in the trees this whole entire time, but Cloud9 say enough is enough. They're gonna force it, and here comes the relocate. Liquid are just gonna try and dance around them. They go straight for the Tier 4s. Mind Control easily has enough damage to be able to beat down these Tier 4s rather quickly and go for the throne. Joe is left alone against this to try and put a stop to all of this, but it's just not gonna happen. The glyph goes down. Song of Siren on the other side, so Cloud9 aren't getting any damage done to the buildings. Mass TB's back. Mind Control's gonna try and finish this up with the help of Miracle and the BKB. Clean Liquid finally do it. They finally close out this game 2 against Cloud9 and Ultimate Rat Affair. They get it done.